company's called Best Before Media, and we essentially develop products to make it easier to create and distribute audio and video. I had a previous business which was called Static, which was an interactive TV outfit which launched its own channel on Sky called PlayJam, which was a simple games channel where you downloaded games to your set-top box. That was very successful. It was a very complicated business to run. We had about 120 developers developing loads of different platforms. So after we sold that, I thought there must be an easier way of making TV, and there wasn't, so we invented one. At the moment, as I'm sure you know, making video, making audio, it's got easier, but it's still quite difficult to distribute. We're taking a kind of desktop publishing approach to it to make it as easy as possible for people to create high quality video and audio product and get it onto the web or onto TV for distribution. So one of our products, our latest product, is a platform called Audioboo, which is an iPhone application that allows you to record audio, attach a photo, use the geolocation data, and then automatically upload that to the cloud, where other people can comment on it, share it, stuff like that. This business has been going about 5 years. We've been sort of actively developed the core technology for free. And we initially started it because we thought IPTV was just around the corner, as everyone did, and it wasn't. So we found ourselves at a point where we'd put an awful lot of development into a product which potentially there wasn't a market for yet, and at that point we thought now is the time to, after having a working product, go and seek investment in that. The GTI program effectively gives you a very concise sort of headlong rush into the kind of problems and the issues that come up in the investment process, and particularly for some of the people here, it was very, very useful for them in terms of the legal stuff, in terms of how to do a very quick presentation. You know, very simple stuff, but very good stuff to kind of run through on an initial basis. You get a few masterclasses in terms of what issues that may come up, particularly in terms of legal structure of companies. You get the ability to do your short 2-minute presentation, which I think was invaluable because we were very bad at it. You get the chance to network. I think that's the probably most important one, to network, have other people on the program and sort of confront the issues that they're going through as well. And you get the opportunity to pitch to investors. We went along to GTI in 2007. We got a couple of offers of investment. Now at that point, of course, you're offered and you think, oh God, we'll take the money. We decided not to, simply because we'd begun to make money on our product. We thought there was probably a bigger opportunity. And in fact, at the beginning of 2008, we were offered investment by a very large media player, which was just about to be signed when the economy went tits up, back where we started. But however, we're now involved in talks on a much higher level, so you know it's all going pretty well. I think it helps you move from a sort of an R&D stage where you're totally focused on the internal workings of a company to much more a product stage where you know you're actually looking at things that other people might want to buy. So I think that's the key thing that came from us. I would say you always need more money than you think you do. It's very important to have people who are very commercially focused, because you might have a lovely product, but at the end of the day, someone's going to give you money because they assume you're going to make money. And I think you've got to love your product. I think if you're developing something that you're not in love with, it's much harder to sell that to someone else. Well, we've got quite an interesting business, is that we've developed probably 5 products now, which are all video or audio related. Some are for broadcasters, some are for local TV, some are for social media, which is quite a confusing offering. So I think what we'll probably do is begin to spin them into separate companies. I think tough economic times are a great time for startups, particularly if you're solving problems that organisations have in terms of efficiency and in terms of people. And I think going to an organisation like GTI sooner rather than later makes a lot of sense in that.